Okay, so for me, CPAC is coming up like in less than a week, and my Leia Wig fucked up. And I found out a way to make it kind of nice. So, since I don't do a lot of videos on wigs and I love doing wigs, I figured I should record it. So, right here I have my Leia wig. It's an Arda wig. It's the most expensive wig I've ever bought. And this is like undone. I separated it into two sections. I'll get more into detail about that. This is the finished bun. And that's gorgeous. So I'm gonna just show you how I did it. Okay, so like for this, I use like both lighter bobby pins and heavier ones. I mainly use heavier ones, but like very, very thin ones for just inserting the last couple bits or just for like the slightest bit of extra support, but a lot of the time I use these thicker ones because they hold the wig up better, obviously. And I've tried doing it before without like a different method, but it always remained like really heavy on my head or would just fall apart, which is not something I would want for a convention since I don't want to spend the entire time in the bathroom. So, right here, the audio, I was talking to myself, I didn't want to include it, didn't like it. So, let's just start off. So, from that little section that was undone, the one that wasn't finished, you'd have to separate it into two sections. There's the front part, there's the back part. You want to take the front part first and create a tiny, tiny little base of like a tiny cinnamon roll, really twisted. It has to be like very sturdy, and that will act as your base. And you can see it right there. It's very, very sturdy as long as you do it correctly. If you don't, just start over. There's no shame in starting over. Just do it because you'll thank yourself later if you have to go out like that. And so you would continue just like looping it around, and what I would do is I'd pin up the top because from what I've noticed, the top needs the most securement, and I would just pin it anyway. And so you should have that tiny little like bun. It's obviously small because you only have one section, and then you would you do the same steps for the back section. So it's all cohesive, and plus it adds a little bit more of a pulled look to the hair than starting from the back and going frontwards, in my opinion. And then you could continue doing that and twisting it around like that, pinning each part of it so it stays still. And then by the time you reach the end of the hair on the back piece, you want to pin those in place so that doesn't come loose. And you can see me just like arguing myself about that. And then by that point, once you've made any small adjustments that you'd like, it should be pretty much completely done like that. So yeah. Okay, the finished product looks like this, and doesn't she look gorgeous? And I'm actually very, very happy with how this turned out. I'm glad I found out this method, just because, just as a warning, if you want to do it in one section, go right ahead, but to me it was a huge struggle. So, like, hopefully this helped you in some way, and, yeah, I guess any questions, leave down below. I'll probably be answering them and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully I'll make more videos more often in the future. I have no clue, but yeah, bye!